Hello, good morning, or good afternoon since it's just after 12. It's Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. It's Saturday 1 minute afternoon. And thought I'd get a quick session in. I wanted to make dot files. So this is something that I've been thinking about for a while. So I keep on saying this, but I've basically been a developer for like 15 years. Did a lot of different things, Linux stuff, Windows stuff, iOS, Mac, Apple stuff. I don't have dot files. I think that is ridiculous. Today, we're going to change that. So what are dot files? Basically, they're a bunch of configurations. Whenever you install a program or configure stuff, generally these hidden files will be created in your home directory. They are called dot files. Dot files. And they are stuff like your RC files. On mine, it's DHS RC, probably your .git folder, your .vs code folder. A lot of configurations for many different things. And the problem that I want to solve is every time I get a new computer, I have to always reinstall things from scratch. I think there's a lot of different solutions to this. Dot files seems to be a simple way. I wanted to check it out. I think Ansible I was also looking into. That seemed to be like a little bit heavier, although it's still feasible. I'm not opposed to it. I just want to check this out because it seems doable. I think we can get this. I think we can get this done quickly. Let's try it out. This is just a random person's dot file. I think actually I saw him on YouTube yesterday. He looks like he's doing cool stuff. I didn't check this out, but I don't know. To be honest, I don't really know where to start. Maybe I'll start at ChatGPT. So yeah, I'll ask ChatGPT. It looks like there's this article from Free Code Camp. I know there's also some tools, some open source software to help with this. Like I think Stowe is one. Ooh, what is this? Like I think Stowe is one. GNU Stowe. Ooh, the one from Dotbots. There's like so many different ways. Let's go through a couple of them to see what options there are. Let's see here. It's actually like a lot of stuff. Before I start, actually, there's one thing I do want to install. I tried this out on my other computer and I really liked it. Terry suggested. Well, I had a couple of different people suggest me this. Terry told me yesterday about one called Spectacle. Apparently that's out of date, and now there's a new one called Rectangle. Well, newer one. That one my coworker also recommended before. Didn't really try until yesterday. And I was like, all right, yep, immediately beneficial. So I wanted this computer. Okay, so let's call it a rectangle. All we need to do is just give it accessibility. Whoops. And we'll do the recommended. I probably want to launch on login, but see, now I can, well, I don't want this window, but now I can do stuff like, yeah, whoops, where'd it go? That's how it should be. Also, that should be, but I should be able to also do short keys like that. Okay, enough of that. So that was unrelated. Whoops. That was also from last night. This is interesting. All right, so I guess the first step is to go to GitHub and click new. Now here's an interesting question. Do I call it .files or .files? I don't know. Let's see what most people do. It looks like other places just call it .files without a dot. And I think I can always rename it later. Backup, restore, and sync preferences and settings for your toolbox. Yep, that's exactly what I want. Share, yeah. Learn, yep, I want to do that. Check out some tutorials. That's probably to the same location, no? You could look through general purpose .file utilities or tool specific frameworks. Subreddit, other users .files. Okay, now we have a lot of things. It's gonna be a little big learning session today. Hopefully it won't take too long because I don't have that long. I have maybe an hour today. My goal is, let's see if we can get the repo up and like something initial working. So what is this? .files. This is .files.io. Next generation. Set up bash configurations. I don't necessarily let's see, set up bash configurations. I don't want bash, I want ZHS, but that doesn't really matter too much. You can use .files live right in your home directory, so you can keep them under version control. Perfect. Under .files. I kind of like .files because I do want the folder to be kind of hidden, I think. So like, yeah, kind of like that. Before you begin installation, I don't think I want to install anything. Please use instructions, system requirements. Yep, got that. I got CHS, I got git, curl, got it, make. I don't know if I have that, but that's fine. tmux. I don't think I have it, but I kind of want that out. There's a lot of things that I want for my terminal. So many, like, I do want to start using nvim. I want to start using tmux. What is it called? Z ink? No. Oxide, Z oxide. Cask fonts, JetBrains mono. Sorry, I'm just responding to a person who I'm trying to get car parts from. And coordinating that is tricky. Okay, I wonder. There's a lot. Okay, one goal at a time. There's so many things I want to do. One goal at a time. I do want to install tmux and stuff. Okay, hopefully this doesn't mess up my computer. There we go. That messed everything up. Okay. Okay. Let's focus. Okay, so back up your existing data. Before installing dotfiles, we strongly recommend you back up your existing data. The whole point of this is to do a backup. And there's a lot of stuff here. Let's see what's in my dotfiles today. So actually go to terminal, which is already open. Oh geez, what am I doing? Code. And I want to open up the current directory. So this is what my current dotfiles looks like. I think there shouldn't really be anything secret except for my .aws file, let's see, my AWS file has some login credentials, I think. What else is kind of secret here? Nothing else really, I don't think. Maybe, well, there's like one other. Oh, .ssh has my private keys. So those things I definitely don't want to and cannot commit. But man, this makes me think, if something happened to this computer, all my settings would be lost. Which isn't the worst thing, I can always reinstall it. Also, oh man, where's my, one moment. I'm looking for my Notion page for this. I'm trying to think about where I store this stuff. Let's see, I use a para mechanism. I guess I can show this. So, what projects do I have? Resource? Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't show this. Okay, let's move this off. So where is it? Project, resource. Archive. It's gonna be under programming. No, this one. Yeah, okay. So I have a project called Develop Data Strategy. And that's one of my goals for the year. And I do have a couple of things, including like software to reinstall and dot files section. I do want a backup data strategy with a NAS, but dot files are part of the strategy. Rectangle is one of it. NVM. Power. There's a lot of random stuff that I don't really use nowadays, but I still have it listed. Oh, I don't. This is getting a little bit over my head. Tmux. Let's get something basic, shall we? Just what's the basic thing? Like the basic thing is ZHSRC would be the most basic thing, I think. It's my Z profile. I feel like that should have been in ZHSRC. Vim. I might want to switch away from P10K, Power 10K. I saw a YouTube video, someone saying like there's other things replacing it, because I think P10K said they were on their live support. That's only 3 weeks ago. The project is in live support. I personally don't need help. Well, that's good. Thank you so much, Roman. Hey, there's a barbell. What's this guy? Switzerland. Git status. Man, this guy's helping out a lot of people. So, anyways, because the project is on live support, I don't know. I think I should try to find another thing that's a little bit longer lasting, has more support. Not that it matters too much. I was saying the same thing about Spectacle and Rectangle. It's like, yeah, Rectangle's a successor, and I generally prefer to use newer things, and it has all the same features. But if you don't really care about it, there's not really a need to update. I mean, maybe security-wise, maybe, and then like if you, in the future, having to update to newer Mac distros. But generally, if you just need a simple Windows manager, even Spectacle is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Dot files are configuration. What are dot files? Popular dot files. Yes, I want that. Where's my git config? Git git. I think I want to change this a little bit. Source tree. Do I have source tree on here? I do. I need a good diff program too. Ooh, git ignore globals. I want to change my email to the. I heard it's good practice to do the git no reply email maybe. But I think I also just leave my email address. Yeah. So I don't know how much I care about that. The rest of this looks pretty good. Git LFS. Kind of want to have Git LFS. Ooh, Unity. I get distracted so easily. Okay, let's go. Tmux, Muxyplexer. AG search tools, I don't usually use that. Oh, FCF is also Z oxide. Okay, whatever. Z oxide. CFT mux are tools I want to use. Consistency, yep. Shareable, yep. Backup, yep. All of those I want. Decide on a directory structure. Okay. You want to determine, for example, a common approach is to mirror the structure of your home directory. I kind of like that. This keeps related files together and makes it easy. Add your existing doc files. Okay, so I do want that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, actually, yeah. Actually, GitHub, no, not GitHub. ChatGPT is helpful. Okay, my GitHub username is jsambu. Whoops. I want to call the repo dot files. I use .zhsrc. So I'm just telling it a few things to change it up slightly. And I'm doing this rather than modifying it directly because every time it generates, I want it to generate with the new stuff, not change it every single time it generates. Ooh, memory updated. My GitHub username. Great, thanks. Now it's gonna know everything about me. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. Okay, pretty happy with that. What am I doing? Where is it? Here. Actually, where's my... Is it here? Was it here? Where? Where? Okay, whatever. GitHub. So we're gonna call it dot file. Here's how you create a new GitHub repo. You click new repo and then you give it a name. I don't have a template. Let's see. That's for my work, so I don't need single sign-on right now. Choose the owner. It is gonna be under my personal one. You can also do it under other projects. I have a lot of other projects. You might only have one, or you might have multiple. Get rid of description. I will not do that now because that's not important to me. I will make this public because I want to share it with everyone. If you want to keep yours private, feel free to do so. I don't plan on committing anything personal. That's important to note, because if you want to make yours public, you should not commit anything personal. I feel like I'm saying obvious stuff. Maybe I can ignore this, but maybe you're new to this. I'm not going to initialize it with anything because when I push up the first commit, that's going to be all from my local computer. So I'm going to add nothing. No readme, no git ignore, no license. So I'm just going to create this repo. Yeah, okay. And then this is, so yeah, what I'm going to do is now go back to ChatGPT. I guess I will do this. I mean, yeah. Let's try this out. Cool. CD dot, and it's cool because it doesn't show the dot files. So you go here, because it has a dot in front of it. My terminal just hides that. And now we're in there. Actually, code. Let's open up this. And how do we open up a terminal? Control Shift. There we go. Control Shift backtick or tilde to open up the terminal. So now we have this. So hide that. I can also, there's also, maybe I want to do it here instead. So the problem is I want to move stuff back and forth. Here's how you can set up your .files. Okay, so I've initialized. Gather your .files, copy it to the repository. Use symlinks. Okay. So I've copied that into there, and you can see it's green because it tracks the changes. So if I click on here, you can see it added all this stuff. Do I want this stuff? Maybe. I don't know. Ooh, there's plugins. To be honest, I do enjoy source tree more. Actually, why did I open up that way? I like to do it this way. stree dot. So then that way it creates a bookmark for me. Create bookmarks. I think personally this is like a little bit easier to read and use. If the VS Code was a little bit stronger, I'd use that more often, but I mean, nothing's wrong with the VS Code one. I just prefer this one. So you can use whatever you'd like. I'm just adding this entire file. And looking through it, this is like generic stuff that something added. I think Oh My ZHS added it for me. Where is it? Where is it? This one. So let's see. So this is for PowerShell, power level 10K. I'm a little bit torn between starting from scratch and just adding what I currently have. If I start from scratch, I can add this stuff back one by one, like install PowerShell 10K and then commit this as I add it. On the other hand, my scratch is like, all I had before was just node env, so there wasn't really much in there. And I also have Oh My ZHS. What is this? Okay, that's my theme is power level 10K. That comes from Oh My ZHS. Random candidate. That's if I choose it to be random. I don't need a lot of this stuff, to be honest. What is this? Unstyle to change the auto update behavior. I don't care for auto updating. Uncomment to how often. I don't care about that. Uncomment if pasting URLs is messed up. It's fine for me so far. It's just a bunch of. It's making it kind of messy, but I'll leave it in there for now. Source ohmyzhs.sh. Oh. So there's a folder called CSH. Man, after installing all my ZHS, it just made things so complex. I don't know if I want to add all this. What is it even? .sh. Okay, what does this do? Formatting. Functions. Plugin management. Metadata for comp dump. This is gonna totally fail if I install this on another computer. Can I uninstall? Let's just go with this for now. There's a lot of custom tools and things, but there's going to be a work in progress. So I do have another Mac to install and test this on, which I will do later. For now, I just want the initial structure. We'll tweak it as we go. And then as a test, the dry run will be, I will run this, I'll run the script on another computer. And then if something's broken, I'll know to fix the repo. It's a little bit tedious, but should keep this process of installing on a new computer reproducible. The thought is that the computer should be more like livestock, not like a something that I cherish in terms of like, if something ever happens to this computer, I should be able to just buy a new one, run the scripts, and get up and running again. They should be replaceable. But today, if I have to buy a new one, it's going to be painful because I have to reinstall everything manually. That's going to take a while, and it's like investment effort. So instead of investing into a specific computer, I'll invest into these reusable scripts. That's like the idea of automation, I think. So I don't care about this for now. Let's go back to ChatGPT. Remove the original if necessary. Create a symbolic link. Add push. How do other people do this? Because if I put this script inside of the repo, and I let's say clone the repo and then run this, I don't want it to clone again. There's no point in doing that. So is the point to go to the repo, copy the script and paste it, run it, or do I clone it and then run it? How do other people do this? Ooh, there's a bin folder. They also, what is this? Functions? That's your login shell. To install it, you clone it into dotfiles. Whoa, what's RCM? A tool by ThoughtBot. And then what do you do with this? For now, I don't think I want to use any tools because A, I don't really know what they do yet, and then B, I want to keep it minimal. I don't think I need it quite yet. Okay, so here's the initial, here's a basic version of it. Okay, and then it's gonna be a little bit crazy here, but so I have a copy of this. I'm gonna delete it now from here. I could have just, whatever, I could have just done this. And I'm actually gonna source. Is it gonna break? So when you source, it's gonna just reload the settings. course I can't source it. There's no file to source. You know what? I'm just gonna run. I can't run this until I make it executable. What did I just click on? And you make it executable by running chmod. Yeah. Now I can say /setup. I've just broken everything. Can't be loaded from bash. Is it because of this thing? So I'm pretty sure the fix is to change up here to ZHS. Didn't really need ChatGPT for that. Oh, hey. Okay, okay. That's a start. Okay, okay. All right, let's start moving stuff over. I'm seeing everything fall together. I'm seeing everything come together. Okay, okay. Well, first I want to add this. Now I need to go to my this one here. Now we can start adding stuff. I don't remember what I've installed on this computer. Like, do I add all of my ZHS? I don't think so. I don't think I should. VS Code. There's probably a couple of things from VS Code, but probably not everything. Like, once I run brew install VS Code, it should install a lot of the stuff, and then I just want to replace some things, I think. And I'm also still wondering about, like, I want to add my git flow, git config. But I kind of want to do it in a slightly more generic way. For instance, I mean, I guess I'll do this is kind of fine. But like, and it's gonna be public, and I don't mind that this is public. The problem is if someone else runs it, they'll have to know to change like my name to their name. Otherwise, every time, like if you tried to clone this and run this directly, every time you make a git commit, it will say that I made the commit. Which is fine. It's like, it's just, I'm taking credit for your work. You probably want your name on it and your email. And also this might not be applicable all the time. Even for myself, like if I create a new username, like jsambu, this is just not going to work. I mean, yeah, it's simple enough for me to go in there and update it, but I wonder if there's a better way. Probably should add this. So how do I do that? Like, can I just can I just do that? Yeah, and here's one way we can test this out. If you do lsla, you can see that .chsrc is a symlink to the .files version, which is perfect. That means anytime I update it in there, it's gonna update it in the repo itself so I can see any diffs. Oh, I should have done this a long time ago. This is great. This is great. What's this Vimeo info? Standard commit message. DS store. I mean, I guess I should kind of add this stuff. Source tree. I think it's kind of default stuff. I don't care for default stuff. Once I install some programs, it'll just add the defaults and I won't care about it. In those cases, I will accept the defaults. Do I need Z profile? Okay, zhenv is always sourced. Zhenv also, you can set that. Z profile is for login shells. This basically is the same as Z login, except that it's sourced before ZHSRC, whereas Z login is sourced after. According to documentation, Z profile is meant as an alternative to Z login for KSH fans. The two are not intended to be used together. So I have Z profile, which is the same as Z login. Oh, Z profile is sourced afterwards. ZHSRC is for interactive shells. Oh, okay. So this is for interactive stuff. So really this might need to be in profile. You set options for the interactive shell, whereas set opt-in on set commands. You also have load shell modules. Yes, Z login is for login shells, but we're not supposed to use this and this together. Z logout is sometimes used to clear and reset. Let's go to the configuration files of random users. Shoot. A lot of people call theirs dot files, not dot files. Whoops. Oh well. Also, how is this search done? Does anyone call theirs dot file? Maybe not. I'll rename it later. And how do people do it? GemRC, ZHSRC. Interesting. I don't get it. Maybe I should do SH instead. So like this. Nope. I think because I did source ZHSRC, I I have to use the adjust up here. Other people don't do that, and maybe I don't have to as well. Interesting. This is also a nice way to run things. Backup. This is nicely set up. Oh, settings. I'm getting a lot of ideas. There are a couple of settings that I want to do. Like when I click on the desktop, the wallpaper, I don't want it to scatter and show only the desktop, or I don't want to show items on the desktop. This is fun. Oh, profile. Oh, I should have a brew file. Do they use brew on Linux? Stow. I want this. Fast node manager, that's interesting. See, this is why I really like dot files. I can just look here and see what other people are using, and that gives me ideas. Tree is nice. I don't know why we use wget instead of curl. Z oxide is what I want. Oh, this guy used actually dot files. Wow. Mouseless development environment, that's what I want. Okay, I am not making progress while I look through other people's repos. Alright, so it's a refocus. I just want to get this committed. Well, I'll optimize it later. Okay, what else should I add? I mean, I feel like this is a good start. I got 2 files in there. It's not the best way to manage this. Like every time I add another file here, then I'm gonna have to add it here. I can probably automate this a lot easier. Like for instance, if I had a bin folder, and then in here I'll say just symlink everything outside of it, or like inside of a specific folder. Just symlink everything that I put in there into my home directory one-to-one. I feel like that could be a lot better. Could be. There is some trickiness with automation that way as well. But for now, I think I'm fine with this. So let's just commit. Let's just commit. No need to delay. Okay, so this is, let's use our favorite trick. Get diff. I'm getting the difference of what I've staged, and then I'm putting it into my pasteboard. I'm copying it to the pasteboard. Now I go here, and then I say give me give me a git commit for these changes. And I just paste that. One thing I should have said, give me a use git conventional commit. Yeah, that's good enough. So normally I would do like initial commit, but in this case, it's fine. Give me a readme. Actually, give me a readme.md. I always like to add readme.mds. Might as well do that now. Did it forget my username? The repo is called dotfiles. It forgot my username and what the repo was called already. What? This is not the way I want you to install it. ChatGPT. No. What? Okay, there's so many things wrong with this. First, why is it saying to copy these when clearly there's a setup.sh that I wanted you to run? Second, replace your username and your repo name with jsambu and .files respectively. It added that instructions. What? 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 Wait. But it did this correctly. ChatGPT, come on. What? Why? Oh god, that's in the script. It told me to. Wooza. Okay, it's just a dumb machine. It's just a machine. It's just a machine. No need to get frustrated. I'm getting frustrated over my machine. It is already in the script. Please change it in the script. Please remove this step as it is unnecessary. Oh. Thanks. Thank you so much, machine. Do I have these aliases here? Oh. That's, wow. Wait, I don't have this alias. What? Wait, where's the LL alias come from? Is it here? How did it? No, this wasn't. Okay, cool. That's better. Yeah, so all right, I think that's good enough. So the way to copy this it looks funny because it's like it started as markdown and then it stops randomly right here. But the reason is because it detected 3 dashes and the rest of it is kind of still in markdown. It's just this browser doesn't know how to properly display it. So if I copy the entire message, this is the easier way to do it. You copy the entire message, and then you'll go here, readme.md, and you just paste it all. So the beginning here, sure, here's the updated. You'll remove that part. Then you scroll all the way down and you remove the last 3. I remove the sections. And this is actually what it set up. Now one thing that I want to do is markdown. So markdown is Shift Command V. Wait, Shift Command V. There we go. So this is what the markdown kind of looks like. My terminal configuration. Yeah, it sounds good to me. I don't know if I want it to say my terminal configurations. Maybe I'll say like .files. Okay, that's good enough for now. Good enough for now. So now we'll go back, copy the diff again. Give me a git conventional commit message for these changes. Once again, just paste the entire thing just so it generates all of it. And it said nothing about the README, so did I? Oh. Because I didn't stage it, that's why. Now how about for these? No. Give me, what? Here are the diffs for the provided files. Why is it giving me a diff? I just gave it the diff. Give me a git conventional commit message. These changes. Yeah, there's definitely the README in there, but it's not saying anything about it, so whatever. I think that's fine for now. How about give me a .git ignore? This is not. This is not what I want. I'm not gonna do that. This is weird because most of the time you do want to ignore dot files, but the whole point of this repo is to add the dot files, so I'm not going to do that now. All right, so let's just push it up. Also, why does it say master? And it failed. Okay, so fetch. Like it should be main, right? Why does it say main now? Okay, I think there's a bug in source tree. Oh. And now it wants authentication. Alright, so let's change the remote because I have SSH installed. So what did I do? When I cloned it with HTTP, which is not exactly what I wanted. So right now I'm going to edit the remote. I'll just click add remote here. So instead of using HTTP, I actually want your SSH. And I kind of like the idea of renaming this GitHub. See, so now I know this remote is the GitHub remote. And what I'll do is I'll push this branch to GitHub as main. Push all tags. It's fine. I don't have any tags. And it works because I have SSH set up in my terminal. But now, check it out. Now you can also harness the power of the defaults of Power 10K. This is, well, that's a step. It's probably going to be broken because you also need node env. You need this stuff installed, which I think comes by default. So, okay. So, I mean, I guess technically that's my goal for today. Oh, I forgot to add the git conf. Oh, you can add aliases here. I wonder if I want to vim RC if I plan to use nvim. Sublime, don't need that. Atom, I used to use Atom. Not anymore. After VS Code, Atom's a thing of the past. I would like to version or like synchronize these somehow. I don't know how to do that cleanly. Like I could make a private .files repo. Also, I still don't know how I should install software. Like I'm thinking of using Brew. Ansible is an idea as well. How do other people do it? Whoa. It's so advanced. The way other people do this. I'm like a baby at this. Wow, this person actually uses brew install. This is a neat way of, I mean, it's not that neat, it's just kind of a regular-ish way to do things, to install things. See, it's just auto-suggestion, that sounds nice. AI commit. What is AI commits? Oh, what just? What? I think I hit Command T, and I think it's going into Apple Music. Oh my goodness, this is exactly what I needed. Wait, this is exactly what I needed. Oh man, this is brilliant. This is like the same thing I did with my VS Code plugin. It's just in the terminal. Brilliant. Let's see what it actually looks like. Yeah, so it looks like it does do the same thing. It detects the stage diffs. Oh, and it uses OpenAI key. Environment variable, so I could do something like that as well. And where is this from utils? So it uses the key, and then here's the prompt. It generates a prompt. What prompt do they use? Prompt.js. Here. Generate a concise git commit message written in present tense for the following code diff with the given specifications below. Message language. Commit message must be a maximum of characters, exclude anything. Oh, this is nice. This is exactly what I wanted to do. This kind of revitalizes the project that I was trying to work on. I still don't know if anyone has done that. This is on my ZHS style. Oh, but this is great. This is exactly. Oh my god, this is exactly what I wanted. I love dot files. I might reinitialize all the files that I created. I might like just rebase. Okay, how much time do I got? I probably should head out sometime soon. But I do want to play around with a few things first. So we successfully pushed. And I think I'm good with that so far. I do think I might want to add a few more things. Like my git config. Which means I might want to add a few of this stuff. Like this git ignore global thing. And git config. Let's do that for now. I don't even know if I want the HG ignore one, just because I don't see it in here, and also I don't use HG or Mercury. But this one I'm fine with. I just need to do this. This is gonna get annoying quick. It's already getting annoying. Git it config. Then I'll just so now if I do L, oh shoot, I don't know where I'm at. So now if I do LL, so now if I do ls-la, I need to fix that command. So what do we got? ZHSRC here, symlinked, pk10 symlinked, global ignore, and git config symlinked. Perfect. Perfect. Actually, yeah. Let's commit that. Making sure all of these are staged. I kind of want to use AI commits now. I'll do that some other time. We'll do not here, but here. Give me git. Yeah, that's good enough. And just like that, Just like that, I'm backing up my configs finally. Finally backing them up. Yay. Thank you, thank you. Probably should have added this last time. But it's okay. Really need that AI commit tool. Okay. And then, so that's pretty much it for my dot files. That's a start. Pretty happy about that. Now, I kind of want to play around with a few things. Like tmux. Whatever, brew, install, tmux. Okay, so now if I go here, let's move this up in this corner. Brew, install, tmux. I have no idea how to use tmux. So tmux is supposed to be a terminal multiplexer, meaning it can create multiple windows and sessions inside of it. So how do I start it? And then later reattached. That sounds appealing. There's a tmux server. So, whoa. I guess I'm in a session. How do I exit? Man tmux. Okay, session is a collection of pseudo terminals. Okay, so apparently there's a server, a terminal server, a tmux server. And every time I use tmux, I can start a new session. That way I can if I SSH into this machine, or if I just start a terminal, I can continue existing sessions, as opposed to if my terminal crashed and then I lost my session, which actually that happens a good amount. So this is pretty neat. But how do I see all active sessions? List sessions. No server running. Tmux new. Echo hi. Okay, and then exit. Tmux list sessions. No server running. Okay, so if I did Tmux history. Exit. Okay, so that history is my regular terminal history. I don't understand. Okay, well, this is a new tool I'm gonna need to learn. What about nvim? I guess I have nvim installed. Where's my resources? So I had notes on how to use this. Repgrip. This is from the video Primogen. He was talking about NeoVim. Control W. So Control W and then V or S. So like V or S. And then I can jump. Whoops. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Okay, so I guess I have a basic NeoVim. Tmux attach. There's no sessions. Okay, so Tmux is pretty cool. What about Z-oxide? Where's my... I already installed rectangle. Z-oxide. So Z-oxide is supposed to be like a smarter CD. So, and it remembers like your mostly commonly visited paths and stuff like that. And you just say brew install Z-oxide. So let's try that out. I'm about to type it all in over and over again. Also, why can't I just do this in Tmux? So now that I've installed it, ooh, I have to add this to the end. Also, I have to install FZF. I don't have to, but it seems like it's recommended. .zhs. How do I go to the end? Vim, go to end. $. GA. Does that work? Oh, it does work. Cool, cool. GA. What does that mean? Cool. Okay, so I do want this. What is warp? Is a modern Rust-based terminal with AI built in. So you want me to install this? Oh, it looks nice. Whoa. What am I looking at? Does this cost money? Of course it does. Pricing. Tempted. Wow, this is what? This is advertising in a GitHub repo. It's kind of working. Anyways. Of course, it's just brew install. Of course. All right, now that that's installed, I'll go back to what I was doing, which is Z-oxide. Import your data. Okay, so we can start using it now. I think all you have to do is say Z instead of CD now. So wait, I have to source it. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so C goes to home. Z. Okay, what else can I do? Okay, so in theory, what I can do is say Z pomo. Oh, that's cool. So I just have to say pomo, and it just went directly into the Pomodoro app folder. Whoa, that was weird. That's crazy. Okay, and then I can do this. I actually do want to redefine CD. I don't care for CD. So actually, Z is so this is gonna be cool. I just say Z and then dot. And I'm in my dot files and Vim. Oh god, this is so cool. This is so cool. I feel like a hacker. I feel like a hacker. Like a baby hacker. So Z still works. CD Pomo. Oh my god, that's so cool. Now I don't have to change anything. I can just say dot. My CD is so much for it. Oh, that's so cool. This is exciting. This is the nerd stuff that I wanted to do for the longest time. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Like, this only saves me a couple of milliseconds every single time, but I do this so often that I feel like this is gonna definitely... And this changes the way I think about stuff too. Like, again, if I want to go dot files, that's just cd dot. I don't have to... Oh, well... cd dot, I don't have to... I can cd... Pomo. I don't have to type it all. Oh my goodness. I'm too excited for this. What else can I do? Let's fuzzy search. FCF. So FCF should be fun too. Apparently it's a fuzzy finder. Ooh, it's written in Go. Well, not sure if it is or not. Blazingly fast. Okay, so usage. Usage. What do I just type it? Whoa. Docker. Oh my goodness. I feel like I have a lot of power here. How do I get out? Quit. What? What? Wait, so how do I... Wait, so let's say I found this file. Like, what if I want to open it? Like, let's say I want to NeoVim. Like, okay. I guess I can type that in. Yeah, I mean, I prefer this kind of usage a little bit. I don't want to type in $sign. So like, maybe I can do like pipe it into nvim. No. How do we use FCF to a different process? I mean, that's cool. It's cool and all. But I need something mentally easier to work with here. What is FCF? We'll launch an interactive finder, read the list, and then write the selected item to st out. So, I mean, I don't like it as much. And what's up with my terminal? Huh? Okay, that was weird. So what I can do is nvim and then fcf. I mean, like, that's simple enough. So now I can say docker file, and I don't have it anymore. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, I'm giving it too much power now. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god. I'd recommend hitting deny next time. Whoops. Cool. Gotta get used to doing LL instead. But here I can say like, and can I like nvim a directory? I think there's a better way to do this, but like, let's say if I wanted to work with the front end. And nvim swift. Oh, this is like a whole new world. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, this is gonna have to be a separate stream because there's so much. There's so much here. I want to set up nvim. Oh man, no, this is exciting. So this is the stuff that Carrie and I were, as we were watching the video, we had so many ideas and like, and learned so much about, I guess, setting up the terminal and nvim, and like, wow, this is cool. So like, you can get a LSP, language server support, for nvim, and specifically you can add one for Swift. And you can get autocomplete. Wow, that's insane. Is there like a Vim Xcode? Someone made it. Why not just use Vim? This is such a funny comment. Wow, this is so old too. Code complete. But doesn't Envin have code complete? Oh, I need to set up my Xcode to show spaces too. And I need to put that in .files. The Xcode config. Put envim settings in .files. Put Xcode settings in .files. Show spaces. Plugin for Swift syntax LSP. Whoa. They added native Vim key. No way. No way. No way. I don't want to do it right now. I just updated Xcode, so I guess that's why it's doing all that. No way. Xcode has a Vim mode. Since when? Since when? It's right there. Oh my goodness. Why can't I type? Oh, what? Okay, something's off. It's really slow, like it's delayed. It's delayed. Okay, I like that. I like that. It's delayed. Oh. Templates. So, one thing I don't like about this is, I guess we can't really symlink the plist because it's in defaults. But it looks like you can symlink templates and code snippets. Code snippets could be interesting. Alright, this will be useful for next time, but I've spent way too much time today on this already. I was only supposed to do like 1 hour. I have to go. I have to meet my friends. I'm like late already. I'm so excited. I'm glad I found this. That I just, is it still in Vim mode? It kind of is. Whoops. 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 For now, let's remove this. Relative line numbers. Whoa, I don't get the point of relative line numbers. That's fine for now. Okay, I'm gonna call it. I have to go. This is exciting. Let's do this again. Maybe tonight or so. There's just... Okay, yeah, sorry. Too many things to do. Well, that's it for venturing into dot files for now. There's so many things that I want to do still for this project. There's so many projects I'm planning out. So I want to save my configurations for Xcode. I have to dive into that a little bit more. I want to set up my terminal a little bit more with NeoVim. I got to set up the plugins and the Swift syntax highlighting for that, so then maybe I can start developing in Swift, maybe auto completion in there and in the terminal. We installed zinc oxide FZF for fuzzy search finding. That's been super helpful already, I think. I don't know. I think that's gonna make me a little bit more proficient. Tmux, I gotta get a little bit better at that, but I mean, I'll use that as I go, and then I need to save that all probably into like brew files into my dot files configuration. So then when I install that into another computer, I'll just have all the tools there available for me. So that's cool. I need like a to-do list. Maybe I'll just rewatch this later. Anyways, thanks again for joining. I gotta run. Enjoy your Saturday. I'll catch you in the next stream. Probably setting up more dot files or something, more development. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. Bye.